So we have a very interesting dish tonight. We're doing something that's on the AIP diet. We actually, believe it or not, have a lot of people who have to follow these autoimmune protocol diets or paleo diets. This will work for paleo as well. Everything we're using tonight is paleo friendly. So if you're in the whole trying to eat a little bit better and follow one of those diets, tonight's dish will provide a couple things for you. You can eat this as an hors d'oeuvre. You can actually eat this as a meatball and put it in like zucchini noodles if you want to do something like that. Kind of recreate
Hey Joe, hey Paul.
Recreate kind of a spaghetti
Hey
thing.
Tracy.
Or you can make big patties out of it and just eat it in like a big old patty, like a hamburger, because it's got ground chicken in it, so it's going to have some. It's going to be a little savory.
Some body.
Some body.
What are you drinking?
Oh, we're drinking. There was a tappening at the Thirsty Topher, which is where we have been drinking a lot lately. It's kind of cool. It's a really cool neighborhood bar, open taps from a lot of different breweries. And Hidden Springs was doing a tap takeover. They call them tappenings. And the guy from Hidden Springs, the actual owner, was there Monday
What's up, Texas?
afternoon, and we were in there drinking. So we got this beer called Bear Laser, which is, these are the best labels of all brewers. I mean, these things are crazy. So it's like an IPA. It's pretty hoppy.
They have another one that's called a ZFG.
Yeah.
Which stands for Zero F's Given.
Right.
And they're going to have to change the label because they have a middle finger on it.
Oh.
So the label's changing.
Yes. But they do have some pretty creative beers. And what's that? What was that stout you were drinking from them? No?
Something moo.
Yeah, it was something moo, like cow moo
something.
or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Moo
Very
something.
good.
Yeah.
Very
it was
cocoa nibby. It was great.
good. Okay, cool.
All right, let's get going. All right, we have preheated our oven at 400 degrees. Welcome to the show. How Tuesday is a primetime kitchen presentation. If you're on the website now, obviously you know. If you're just joining us and you have not joined the Drink, Eat, Repeat sub club, it is exploding. Tons of great looking food on there and you'll check out. So just join that Drink, Eat, Repeat. Plus, we use that platform to tell you about some of the cool events we have coming up, like our picnic coming up October 6th over at Jetty Park. That is going to be crazy. We made contact with a beer distributor, and we made contact with our friends over at Bimbo Bakery that will be around providing bread and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
And their big old grill so we can roast some pig.
Yeah, since we can't dig a hole.
We can't dig a hole. We wanted to dig a hole, they won't let us.
But they're letting us at least bring some beer.
So we rented a pavilion, and then Code Black rented all the others. So it's going to be a pretty good party. So if you can come out October 6th, Jetty Park, call over there for a room to stay. There are plenty of
the
places.
cabins are sold out.
There are plenty of places to stay near the campground.
Yep.
And hotels and stuff that you can stay for the night if you want to come over and have a good time with us and then Uber back and forth. Should be a pretty good party. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There's RV sites available. We will have our RV out there Thursday through Sunday.
Yes. There's also primitive tent camping out there, I believe, as well. But,
Yeah,
and October may not be that bad. So we hope you join us. Just keep on this page for all the updates. But again, we need you to join Drink, Eat, Repeat.
Drink, Eat, Repeat. Trevor said sweet potato chicken poppers is his stripper name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he called you a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was a dance move that I originated in the mid-'80s also. So these are actually pretty easy to make. Like I said, we preheated our oven at 400 degrees. We have a pan we're going to grease up with some coconut oil. Good thing about this dish as well is it is very affordable. We happened to stumble into ground chicken BOGO at Publix, so we got 2 of these, which is 2 pounds, for $6.
Got it.
So we got real lucky there. Sweet potatoes are cheap, green onions are cheap, cilantro is cheap, and actually avocados, which we're going to make our guacamole with, which you don't have to do. We're just going to make it in-house, are also cheap. This is a great dish that you can serve with a lot of other vegetables if you're on the paleo and or AIP diet. So let's get going.
Let's do it.
So first things first, we're going to...
I'm the realist.
I'm going to learn. I swear, eventually, I'm going to learn to stop saying that. Also, a big shout out to our friends over at Wassey's Meats. They provide the show, which we really appreciate. Also to other sponsors, the guys who allow Primetime Kitchen to happen. That's Mike Oliver Holmes for everything real estate. This guy killed us, so he took such good care of us. Porky's Barbecue at Popka. Love you, Steve. Great Southern style barbecue all the time, right there in the center of Popka. And our good friends over at Goldsmith Jewelry on Lee Road. Awesome. Tori's wedding set. 2 or 3 of Tori's wedding gifts.
Yep.
Also, birthday gifts. You can trust them. They design and they have stuff in the cases ready to go. And they do pre-owned Rolexes. So Goldsmith Jewelry on Lee Road. Love those guys. Thanks. We appreciate it.
Trevor is watching this in the shower.
Is he? That's not the least bit creepy. None at all.
Tracy said she's staying in our RV.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a party.
Hey,
All right.
Mom. Hey, Mom.
Sweet potatoes. We have just your big like cheese grater. You can do this with a mandolin if you want. We need about 2 cups, and we left the peels on. Tori wanted the peels on. I would have peeled these.
Why? I don't understand peeling sweet potatoes. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Well, for this dish, I thought maybe it would work. And you're going to see that 2 cups is probably about I don't know, probably 1.5 or 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes.
Okay.
I'm on my toes
Are you
because
working hard?
this table is too high. You and I have yet to.
Okay.
That was not sweat. That was not sweat. For the record, look, camera on me, please.
Oh, I forgot you're the talent.
For the record, that was not sweat. It was a stray hair. I cut my hair by myself yesterday, and I get a stray occasionally. I can't see.
Joe said he doesn't like sweet potatoes. Can you make this dish out of something else?
Well, Joe, I guess the simple answer to that is no.
Jimmy is drinking Bear Lasers.
Hidden Springs.
Hidden Springs
Right.
out of Tampa.
So we need about 2 cups. This is actually going to turn out to be perfect.
Wow. Do you smash them down when you're measuring?
Well, I'm gonna,
things?
because we're gonna get the water out.
Okay.
You gotta remember, we're adding a pound of chicken to this as well, so I could probably do a little more, but we're gonna call that good. So we have some paper towels here, guys.
Jennifer says that there's step stools on sale if you.
Oh man, she's got jokes. Okay, so there's a little bit of water in there, nothing crazy. That's a good way to. I don't know if you've ever tried that technique, but so we get about 5 or 6 paper towels.
Wow, that's a lot too, because those are the good paper towels.
Yeah, these are good paper towels. They're almost like towels.
Yeah, you don't.
As you can see, we got a little bit of water coming out of there. Just want to squeeze them up. Don't crush them to the point where they.
I feel like you just crushed them.
Well, I didn't really. And then we'll just put them right back in there because we're going to go ahead and build this right in here.
Okay.
All right.
So we don't have to do the other sweet potato?
No, we have enough here. So we're going to take about 3 green onions. All right.
I love green onions. Thanks for introducing us, Sarah Lee. Artisano bread. Love it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
They're awesome, and they're good people here locally too. So
Yeah, they're
good
awesome
company,
people.
great community partners. We love them.
They thought you were rolling a joint, the people that just joined.
Oh, that's cool. Giant orange sweet potato joint. Not above it, by the way.
JJ says, why can't we be friends?
We are friends.
I feel like he doesn't think that you are. I think that's why he's asking.
No, I mean, green onion.
Got it.
1 pound of ground chicken.
Okay.
All right, very easy.
Jessica, we are making sweet potato chicken poppers and guacamole for the side.
So we're going to use powdered garlic and powdered onion powder for this. So we can get the flavor going all the way through. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of each. These are all brand new bottles.
Okay.
Now we're going to do real garlic in the guac. All right.
Yeah, of course we are. I'm surprised we're not doing real garlic here. It's okay. I'm super proud of you for measuring.
And by the way, I got this is not my recipe, guys. This is a recipe I got offline because we're kind of getting Tori on this, trying to get Tori on this AIP diet, kind of get some of her issues in check. We also want to get some.
Hey, Jason. This is a Pro
Shun.
Series. It's KAI.
Yeah, it's a Shun Kai.
So it is right here. They sent it to us for Jimmy to use.
Oh, by the
Try
way,
it.
Barney's Coffee
Oh, yeah.
sent us this crazy new roast coffees they have, which are so bananas.
I put one on Facebook the other day, but the other one that I didn't put on Facebook was this tomato.
It says, now you remember, it's like wine. It says notes of heirloom tomato. And I
Yeah.
have to tell you, when you taste it,
Yeah.
you know what they're talking about. Of course, it doesn't taste like tomato.
It smells like it.
But when you taste it, you're like, oh, I can tell there's that odd saltiness to it, but it's not salty like seawater salty.
So good.
All right, so
What is this?
2 tablespoons of coconut flour.
Aren't you supposed to make that flat?
2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Now,
You didn't do that properly.
here's the thing. So We talked about this dish being very economical because everything here is pretty cheap. You saw how much we use. A couple tablespoons. Look at that. That's a pound. This costs $5. So if you're on this diet, this is you're going to use this a bunch. Okay. Same thing with the coconut
everything
oil.
on this diet.
So the coconut oil is a little expensive when you start off too, because I think this was around $8, but it will literally last you a year. You're not using much of this stuff, and the oil only goes to grease the pan. That's it. You could use olive oil. We have coconut oil. It calls for coconut because there's coconut powder in here. So that's what we're going to do.
Yep. Okay. Now we mix this like we do meatballs?
Yep.
Do you have a pan to put this in? Oh, it's over here.
So basically we're going to take this ground chicken and the sweet potatoes and our coconut flour.
Thank you, Austin.
And we're going to put this all together.
Yeah, there's coconut flour.
Yeah, coconut flour, and which is only, like I said, and you can buy, all this came from Publix.
It smells really good, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, yeah. That smells really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fargo.
He is drinking Bear Lasers, which is Hidden Springs. It's got 6.7% alcohol.
This smells unreal.
Yeah, it smells so good.
I'm telling you straight up, this smells great. So, what you want to do is you want to pinch off, you want to kind of make meatballs out of this, right? So, when I do a meatball or whatever, I just kind of get some in my hand. I just use my palms, just roll it. All right, let me, I should have.
Daniel said, is this how to air fry show?
Oh my God.
Is that what this is? He would like to know. Are you air frying tonight?
Daniel, I'm going to beat you, but a lot.
Trevor said it looks amazing already.
Thanks.
I love Trevor. Because Trevor loves Jimmy.
I don't mind Trevor's love.
Okay.
So a little of this coconut oil. You just spread it over a pan here.
Yeah, we didn't know Barney's was still a thing either until they contacted us and said, hey, we'd love to send you guys our coffee, our new coffee. It's called Crop-X, which is Extraordinary Crop. I don't know, man. Go on their website, check it out. It's really, really good.
Not my favorite extraordinary crop.
Oh. Did you mean to say that?
Cup.
Okay. So you grease the bottom of the pan.
Yep. So I'm gonna put these little meatballs there, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Now those are pretty good size, and these are poppers, so you can actually make these a lot smaller. So I'm just gonna try to make them close, like you can kind of bring them down a little bit.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. What comment you missed? I don't know.
Who are they talking to?
Me.
You missed a comment?
No.
You made a comment?
Coconut oil is fantastic for cooking.
Oh, that's not what they're saying though.
That's Daniel.
Oh.
Daniel is making jokes. And I'm not catching him because I'm trying to read this other one that's popping up. What are we making? Chase. We are making sweet potato chicken poppers and some guacamole. And we are drinking Bear Lasers by Hidden Springs.
And it is really, really good, by the way.
And it's really super good.
Hey, by the way, I want to thank everybody who joined Drink, Eat, Repeat and started sharing. I'm trying to comment on as much as possible. That thing has gone crazy. But there are some you guys are some talented people, man. I mean, I really get in awe. You know, our friends Jesse Lourdes, of course, they're professionals, and Juan Gonzalez is a professional, and they can really cook. But I'm super impressed by some of you guys who are just like local home cooks and started the way I kind of started falling in love with doing this.
What page is that?
Drink, Eat, Repeat.
Yep. It's
a sub page of Primetime Kitchen. You should join because it's a cool little group. And another thing that's been very cool, it's super supportive. And we've had people come out and when you put something up and you've taken your time to build it and make it look good, I'm glad that people are supportive of other people's abilities or trying to, better themselves in the kitchen. I think that's really, really cool. So again, you guys keep it up. It's fun to read for me and Tori. We sit around and try to comment as much as we can. And we are in awe of the talent that's out there that loves to share their stuff with us. So again, thank you very much. It's fun for us. And that's kind of what we started this whole thing for, because this is a passion of both of ours.
I want to eat these raw because I'm starving, because I don't know what I'm allowed to eat on this diet. So I just haven't eaten anything.
Uh-huh. All right, so we're going to come in. Going to push these down.
Yeah, it's eat, drink, repeat. Or drink, eat, repeat.
I'm going to push these down to little patties.
Okay.
All right, because when these cook, that chicken's going to get nice and hard in there. It's going to cook up nice. And we can grab these like little poppers and dip them in our guacamole. And we are going to be super happy. Let's get them in the oven right now. Then we'll make our guacamole.
Okay.
400 degrees, guys.
How long is this?
Middle rack. It's gonna cook for about 25 minutes.
Okay, wash your yucca hands so you don't give us any salmonella. You know, I read the other day that it's only like 7% of the people that get like chicken or whatever actually get salmonella poisoning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like people in China eat raw chicken.
Well, they're doing that chicken sushi thing or whatever where people are kind of eating it.
That is.
I don't know if that's fake or not. It looks so crazy. I couldn't imagine it's real, but
yeah, but their stomachs can take extra.
All right. I don't know what you. I can't imagine why you would say that.
It's true. Like they eat some.
Tori, you can't say they as a group of people do something.
400 degrees was the best juvenile record.
3 avocados. Avocados are really good right now. Got the nice, perfect consistency.
You don't know juvenile?
I do know juvenile. Back that thing up. Back that ass up. Back that whatever.
But 400 degrees, do you know that juvenile?
I don't.
Ooh, old.
I don't know B-side juvenile records, so now I'm old all of a sudden.
Oh, now it's B-side because you don't know it?
Well, I mean...
Oh, excuse us.
You know what? I deserve that.
You do.
I really do. So this is 3 avocados. You can make as many as you want.
They love my sign. FYI, Jimmy did not want to put the sign out tonight because he said that it annoys him and it's in the wrong position.
You are such a pathological, sociopathic liar.
Where did you want it to be?
Over there.
Oh, where?
Out of my way.
Right. Lies.
We're going to go and do the other one because we're going to eat them on the chips.
David said that you're ooh.
David who?
I don't know. Dion?
Why would they say I'm ooh? What is that? Like ooh or ew?
No, it's ooh with the E. Because ooh is OH.
Ooh is O-O-H. O-H is O. Right?
They said pop CDs only have one side.
Maybe I deserve that too.
You totally deserve everything.
How do you say that?
Because you do, Jimmy. Everybody knows it. That's why they watch for you to get it. All right, so we're doing.
Trevor wants to get it.
Oh. No.
All right,
Don't tease.
A little bit of salt. We have 3 avocados, halves. So for every 3, here's a balance I found.
Jimmy hates my sign.
I don't hate your sign,
You do.
but I don't want it in front of what we're doing. Is there anything wrong with that?
Go.
Here we go. Hot garlic. So we've got.
Ooh, Jason suggests RV cooking. Oh, and then Chase said you're like the old man from Up. But cute.
The guy with the balloons?
I don't know. We never
That
saw
Up? Up's the balloon movie, right? The animated balloon movie? That guy's like really old. I'm not old. I'm like 50. That's not that old, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's like your actual age though. I think that he's going off straight looks. No. Okay.
Geez, Tor, I couldn't tell you. Tell me.
Well, babe, your hair does look better since we started shaving it. Remember, I had you grow it out like a preacher. And then I talked you into dyeing your mustache and your goatee. And it was black, and you had to go to the shop.
I had to shoot. We had a promo shot.
And Daniel.
Oh my god, it's the worst. I look like a gay vampire. I look like a rodeo gay vampire.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
That's so hard to be cool.
Okay.
You should not be that happy about that.
What?
About that. You should not be that happy. They should not make you that happy.
Is it 3 full avocados or 3 avocado halves?
3 full avocados. 6 halves.
Are you like trying to impress us with your math skills right now?
For every 3 avocados, it turns out to be about 1 lime.
Okay.
So 1 juice of lime. So you don't need to go crazy on it. Just get the ones.
They want you to bring the GURB back.
Oh no, there's a GURB.
It's you. When we first got together, Jimmy tried to convince me that he was never going to lose 1 more hair off of his
Where do
head.
you get this? What do you seriously? Where do you get this?
And I said,
You know that is so.
I said, babe, I don't think so. Like, I don't know, but maybe you should grow it out so we can see. Oh my God, I'm gonna put a picture up on prime time. I'll put a picture up on Drink, Eat, Repeat tonight, showing
Of what? No, you won't.
of Jimmy's grown out hair. It's the family picture in the park. You look like Professor Crazy Hair. Okay. What do we cut up?
Shallot. Getting some onion flavor going in there.
Okay. So all of this is on the AIP diet?
Yeah, all this,
paleo?
yes, everything.
Okay.
Yeah. No peppers on the AIP diet. No, that means like not even paprika, no seeds or anything like that. So it's kind of limiting. You gotta get a little creative. Shallots are a good way to get lots of flavor. I think you probably could use red onion here, but shallot works with the garlic really well and the lime juice. Plus, we're gonna put some fresh cilantro. That's about 1 shallot there.
Some people don't like cilantro though. You
No.
know, there's actually a gene. They just did my gene for 23andMe, and they said that I wouldn't like cilantro, but I like cilantro.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Well, a lot of
Comments.
people. Yeah, the AIP diet, Chrissy. I think it says Chrissy. I can't see. Oh my God, with that noise. Are you not getting enough attention? Do I need to put the camera back on you? Let's do it.
We're gonna mash this up.
It's the AIP diet. It is an autoimmune protocol diet, or it's kind of like the Whole30 or the paleo diet. It's a little more strict than that. What it is if you have an autoimmune disorder, you do this diet for a couple of weeks. It kind of helps get your gut back in check, and then you start allowing certain foods back into your diet slowly over several months to try to kind of keep everything at bay.
Yep. This is our house-made guacamole we're gonna put on top of our use as a dip with our jalapeno popper.
Yeah, Lisa, cilantro is good. Lisa Jenkins, she does a lot of stuff on Drink, Eat, Repeat.
Oh, does she? That's cool. Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yes. There's another guy that just joined from, is it like New Mexico or something? And he is putting up some amazing stuff. Like, plus, when you guys go to restaurants and put up dishes from restaurants, there were 2 fish dishes put up on Drink, Eat, Repeat today that were beautiful.
Dustin, I probably don't trust the 23andMe thing because I'm pretty sure they're creating another me right now, government-owned robot, out of my DNA. But you know, I don't care. I'll be dead by the time it's up and going.
Yes.
And I
mean, who wouldn't want 2 of you?
Not yet. Is it good?
It is.
Good.
A bit more lime, a little more salt. Man.
So, if anybody wants to be, wow, a lot just came up in here.
What happened?
I don't know, just a lot just popped up. If
comment?
anybody wants to get tested for any autoimmune disorder, you just ask your doctor for an ANA blood test, and if it comes back positive, you have some type of autoimmune disorder. Then you have to figure out what exactly it is.
Okay, guys, so let's take a look. This is kind of an interesting little thing here. That's pretty thick.
It is thick.
So, with this, you can add water to it and thin it out. If you want more of a dip, you can do that for sure. Some people even like put mayo in here or sour cream. You can't do either of those because mayo is eggs and sour cream is dairy.
But I can do olive oil. Can't you put some olive oil in there?
I could put some olive oil in there.
Okay.
You want a little bit of that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have olive oil for sure.
Yes, Trevor. You have to get a doctor if you want to get tested for that. No diced tomato in the guac. No,
Nope.
Angus, we can't put it in for this diet specifically. You guys can for sure.
Yeah, you can put anything else you want in here, guys, if you want. I would have tomato and jalapeno in here for sure. Maybe even some roasted red pepper in here to kind of liven up. Guac's one of those things that you can really personalize.
The first thing we're going to introduce back into my diet is going to be peppers because I'm actually growing little jalapenos right here. And what is this right here? This is the purple super hot peppers. And then that's dill and some other type of peppers.
Right. Want to give it a try?
Yeah. Anything tastes good right now because I'm starving.
That is yummy. So,
Ooh, I wish you could put pine nuts in there.
you
Can't
can
do
have
that.
it.
I know.
You can't have any.
Yeah, it's the nightshades.
Not falling into that one. I was gonna say you can't have any. Nah. We're not doing that. Though. Hand me that bowl, baby. So, I talked to a friend of mine the other day. And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but she was like,
Oh, like and share, guys. Please.
Oh yeah, if you don't mind. Thanks for reading that.
I am growing weed.
Yeah.
Chase.
Why not? So I don't know how you guys feel. I mean, we can get your opinion now while we're waiting for those things to bake up a little bit. So I was talking to a friend of mine. We were camping this past weekend, and she says, I love the show. I love watching it. But when I tune in and I see like a lot of ingredients on the board, and the shows last like 40 minutes, I get kind of scared away. I want something I can throw together kind of quick, working mom type thing. And I was like, well, I think that's a valid opinion. So I wanted to ask, when you guys tune in or see the picture on Twitter and stuff, and you see like a lot of ingredients, like we had a few tonight, and a few of them probably not in most pantries. Does it freak you out, or does it inspire you to go out and get it, or
would you rather this be shorter? Like, is 40 minutes or an hour? Is it too long? Should we try to cut it down to like 20 or 30 minutes?
Yeah, because we can do that. Like, truthfully, we could have pre-done these, showed you how to mix a batch up, had them in the oven, cooked, and like we'd be off the air right now. 26 minutes, we'd be done.
Right.
Because we'd be like, oh, here they are. Here's the dip. See you next week type thing. But we don't know if that's what you want, because we want to make sure that you guys are getting. We know that kind of us doing the whole thing is kind of fun as well, but we want you to be able to consume it as easily as possible.
It inspires me. Maybe the ingredient challenge. It's perfect. What's the name of the main course? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Walter says no.
I don't know what that means.
The banter is the draw. I love you guys. It's entertaining.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we're still going to try to keep it.
Better.
We're trying to keep it 45 minutes or less, just for sanity wise. And some of these techniques, like she's like, well, I don't know. Once you start doing this and doing that, and even my daughters are like, man, you were killing that hollandaise sauce. And I just don't know how committed everybody's ready to kind of get in there and make their own hollandaise sauce. A lot of these stuff
should be.
A lot of this stuff.
Crap.
You get, like, believe it or not, those packets. I think it's Kroll, Kroll.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of those prepackaged sauces. Like their béarnaise sauce is delicious. I mean, I'm telling you, it's pretty good. But when you make it fresh and you get it right, get the balance right, it's like even that much better. So
Tony Rage just said sweet potatoes are the devil's root. They're disgusting.
He has an odd thing. By the way, I saw a picture of Tony Rage as a kid, and it just
adorable.
looks like a shrunken Tony Rage.
Yeah.
He looked 25 when he was 10, and then he never aged another minute. Also, what was the other thing I want to tell you guys?
Sam said 30 to 45 minutes is good.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll keep it in that same area.
You are the one that likes to drone on and talk and yap and talk, and it's like, geez, Louise, can you get to it? What beer are you drinking?
This is Hidden Springs Bear Lasers.
Yeah.
So we got contacted, and I have a conference call. I'll give you a little heads up of stuff we're working on. Got a conference call from Christner's Fine Steaks and Seafood, I think it is.
Yeah, they want to do a gig.
So we're going to try and put together something really cool, maybe a really high-level prime beef and wine kind of thing. We're going to work with them, try to keep the price very manageable, but we still want to really do a special evening and book it far enough in advance so we can make it like a really cool. We do a lot of like the Tapaturo thing was great. We're all out there drinking mimosas and having a great time.
Of course it was great.
It's something where you kind of dress a little nicer or whatever, come out, spend some time together. Maybe more of an intimate crowd, maybe only first 25 that buy in. But I don't know. We'll find out on Friday, and we'll share that with you next Tuesday here on the show. By the way, tomorrow we're having a new taco company come in, and you will hear that show this Friday and Sunday on Primetime Kitchen. We're really looking forward to interviewing these guys. So it's a brand new taco place in town. I know there are a bunch of them. But I honestly think the more to choose from, the better. And I'm the one who rags on. I mean, within an hour from where we are right now, that there's 6 brand new taco shops. Hunger Street,
Cinco's brand new.
Yeah, Black Rooster. See, you know who owns that? Mario Lopez is part owner in that.
Of what?
Of that Cinco taco spot. Like, he put on his Instagram, hey, proud to announce my new restaurant in Orlando. And it's that.
Cool.
So,
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Black Rooster.
Maybe he's not cool.
Black Rooster Taqueria.
Black Rooster, we heard is good.
Taqueria. Taqueria. Black Rooster's good. Hunger Street is unbelievable.
God. It's so embarrassing.
Went to Pizza Bruno last night and had their wings.
Pizza Bruno's wings on Monday night are the most ridiculous wings I've ever. He's like, oh, we smoke them, bake them, char them. I mean, he
I
does
said,
everything to
dude,
these
just
things.
put them on a plate and bring them to me. They're amazing. So you haven't had, and he only serves on Monday nights. So
Guys, hey. AC Slater. It is AC Slater.
AC Slater, that's right.
Yeah.
But if you haven't had, I think Pizza Bruno is, I know we talk about it a lot. There's a reason it's exceptionally good.
Oh my gosh.
We talk about these places that impress us over and over and over again, like Hunger Street is incredible. If you haven't been there,
Domu.
Domu is amazing.
Hey, and it's affordable too, man.
Yeah, and Domu is, I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, if you shop, Domu is like this state-recognized ramen restaurant right here in Baldwin /
It's Baldwin adjacent.
yeah, but it's, what's it called there? What's it?
Audubon.
Audubon Park, right, or on Corinne. And I mean, it's amazing. In-house noodles. Everybody knows it's good. It's hard. It's hard to get in, but when you get in, believe it or not, 2 bowls of ramen and an appetizer with 2 drinks was only $37.
What, can I speak now?
What?
But I would like you to do like a couple of 10 or 15 minute how-tos maybe.
Like dicing techniques or knife techniques?
Well,
or?
I mean, just like maybe we fast forward it, like the little tasty videos or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
and honestly, we could do the pre-prep for this show and make it 15 minutes long. This show could be 15 minutes long, but we like talking to you guys. I mean, it's only once a week, you know.
you like talking. You should just stop it there. You don't care who's listening. You just want to talk. All you do is talk.
Look.
Okay.
So those are sizzling up pretty good. So they got about another 15 minutes. They'll be ready to go.
Amy, the ramen place is called Domu. It is delicious. They open at 5 o'clock, so get there at 4:45 to get in line.
And even there at 4:45, don't expect to hop right in.
Yeah.
And even if you get sat, I mean, it's just, but the service is impeccable. The food is amazing, and people wait for hours to eat there, and there's a reason why. It's exceptionally good.
Do you think you could beat Bobby Flay in a fight?
In a fight?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, dude.
I think he's a little cray. I think he's like nutty.
Well, is that a Boston thing, isn't it?
But you're a little nutty too, so.
I am, and I'm probably bigger than him, but I think he's in better shape than me. I think he takes better care of himself than I do. And by saying
that's for sure.
I don't think he drinks 9 beers a night.
Jimmy drank. All he did this weekend is he bought a case of Pepsi and 5 cases of beer, and it wasn't even like
it was embarrassing.
The 4% beers or any, and he was trying to squeeze drink them all weekend.
So delicious.
Until he passed out and he had to sleep for 13 hours.
So we like this Hidden Springs beer, but we were drinking MIA's Neon, which is their New England IPA, which I love. And we were drinking Tourist Trap from MIA, which is their Belgian triple, which is 10.5% and crazy.
Bobby Flay is tall.
Is he?
Yeah.
Was he 6'2" tall?
Are you flexing like your tall height?
I'm 6'2". I'm 6'1.5".
You're
I am.
You've shrunk over the years.
No, but
your hair's depleted more, and you've shrunk.
With my bouffant, I was like 6'6".
I can't wait to put that picture up.
My hair can dump regulation. I want you to put, what picture I want you to put up? That picture of you and your mother where you look like you just robbed a bank. And it's this horrible, like...
It was Olin Mills.
Olin Mills, one of those stage pictures where mom's behind him and they both look so mad at life. I mean, they just it looked like they just came off the wagon trail and then took that picture.
Thanks, Jennifer. I had a great birthday. We went to Ptk'S for 5-6 days. And Jimmy acted like it was his birthday the entire time, only taking care of himself.
That's not true at all. You're crazy.
It is. You're 6'1" in those A6 gels.
I don't have Asics on. I did not buy Asics this time. This is the first time I bought tennis shoes in like 10 years that weren't Asics. I bought Adidas, baby. Look how dope.
You're so proud that you have shoes on.
I know, man.
I mean, yeah, shoes on this time.
And these are like yoga pants with a heel. They're like stretchy fiber stuff. It doesn't fit like a normal tennis shoe.
Yeah, we brought them into the 2000s.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
if you're looking, it ain't cooking.
I know. So let's talk a little bit about this picnic dig we have coming up, okay? October 6th, Jetty Park. If you didn't get in on the beginning of the show, we want you to join Drink, Eat, Repeat, which is the subgroup right here on our Primetime Kitchen Facebook page. We do a lot of cool stuff there. You see a lot of good food from a lot of people, and everybody in the group is cool as hell. And they are cool enough to post about food they're experiencing, new experiences they're having, new restaurants. And they're doing it from everywhere.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool because if you travel up to Atlanta or Charlotte or whatever, one of our listeners is up there, one of our viewers, whatever, and they're telling you about cool places. So just kind of make notes. But October 6th, we're doing a thing called a picnic. I'm going to team up with the guys over at Bimbo Bakery using their giant grill. And we're going to roast, smoke a couple pigs courtesy of Wassie's Meats. And we are going to party down and drink some beer. And we're waiting on the okay from the guys over at Goose Island to get us a couple kegs. And it's going to be a blast. We're going to have some giveaways, we're going to do some games, and it's just going to be a big-ass beach party with pig, and I think it's going to be...
And everybody's going to bring side dishes. It's like a potluck type thing. But we did want to talk to you about one thing. Your ankles look a little thick.
No, my ankles are not thick. No.
You're 6 foot
My ankles are
8.
not thick. Look at that.
You keep saying that you're
Look at
like
that.
6'8".
I'm not 6'8", I'm 6'2".
Oh! Oh, lies.
Probably more like 6'1".
Huh?
Probably more like 6'1".
Okay.
So, let's see, this weekend...
They would like for you to do an impersonation when you cook, like Julia Childs, perhaps.
I'm not going to do that.
Woohoo!
What is everybody's favorite, other than steak, what's everybody's favorite thing to cook on the grill? How good were the pork chops I cooked this weekend?
They were...
I mean, seriously, how good were those pork chops this weekend?
You
Oh, and
didn't-
by the way, that maple bourbon thing that Petty's has, or no, that Wassie's has right now.
Mhm.
Oh my God, man!
You don't have it.
We don't.
Nope.
It's so unbelievable. I am telling you guys, there's a kit they have. It's 4 bottles. It's their steak. It's that Florida Sunshine, and it's this maple bourbon. And guys, it is unbelievable in pork. It gives you this great little salty, crispy, sweet, crunchy thing with the pork fat.
Chicken thighs. Everybody keeps saying chicken thighs.
Oh, they want to make the real baked chicken thighs?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
He would like to know, Joe would like to know if you would like him to bring his famous spaghetti-o jello.
That,
Sounds disgusting.
like a...
I love watermelon. What are you talking about, Tony?
That's going to be a resounding no. Does Tony Rage not like watermelon either?
Tony Barrett.
Oh. He doesn't count. This beer is so good. If you haven't tried
chops,
it,
yeah, they were bone-in pork chops. They were about 1.5 inches thick,
Oh my
maybe
God.
2 inches. They were delicious.
absolutely delicious. Piece of rib, like right, the loin right in the middle like that, and then you have that great, like fat, super fatty meat right by the bone. God almighty.
Oysters grilled on a half shell.
Great.
Steak is definitely number 1 though.
Char-grilled oysters with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and butter right there.
Oh my gosh, Acme. Oh, I've never had watermelon salsa, Chrissy.
I've never heard of that. Tori wants to make this crazy thing that's on this diet. And it's just carrots and other stuff. There's no tomato. And I'm like, I'm not eating it.
The salsa is
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
It's just carrots
not
and water.
No, it's not. You freaking lie.
It is. It's just
all
like
you
ca-
do
it-
is lie.
it's
Can
carrot-
you stop lying
It's just
for
carrots
once?
and water.
For God's sakes. You're 5'10".
244. Read the ingredients.
It's carrots. It's beets,
Oh God.
onions, lime juice, sea salt, cilantro, and allspice.
So it's just basically they're replacing tomatoes with beets and carrots. That sounds terrible.
Oh yeah, the video on Facebook with that grilled watermelon.
Oh,
Did you see that thing?
And it's charred where it looks
Yeah.
like it's a really rare, like prime rib.
I feel like that would make me gag a little bit. Cause you,
Those are close.
okay. Why you keep looking?
I just want to see the tops.
How about the carrot hot dog? Didn't Crystal make
Oh.
one of those for you?
Those are great. She put them in a bag and marinated them with like soy sauce, liquid smoke, granulated garlic, onion. There's a couple other things, and they were really amazing. And we didn't even grill them. It was just like she just put them in the oven, and they were great.
She did.
Yeah.
Did you eat them on a bun?
Yes. Ate it in a bun with ketchup and mustard and
Stop
onion.
it.
It was good. I'm telling you, it was good. And when you bit into it, because it's a carrot, it actually even looked like a hot dog. Now, not like the hot dogs that I crushed this weekend with chili and cheese and red onion on it for me and my son,
Yeah.
who both ate 2 Big Daddies that were delicious, by the way.
You're right, Chase. I am 30. I just turned 30 years old.
Yeah, 10 years ago, you just turned 30.
Well, okay. I'll take that too.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Can I tell everybody?
Sure. Go ahead.
Tori
Go.
is
Yep.
46.
Years old.
You should say 46.
You're constantly lying.
You
All you do is
look
lie.
amazing at 46.
Can you make this cook faster?
Are you tired?
No, you keep talking so much.
Well, what would you have me do? Stand here and stare at the camera?
Yeah.
Is that what I do?
Ketchup doesn't go on hot dogs.
It doesn't. I was just joking. I did mustard and onion. That's it.
I put ketchup on my hot dog. Jimmy puts, don't you put mayonnaise?
Come on, man.
Jimmy puts mayonnaise on his hot dog. He does mayonnaise.
Can I ask you a question?
He puts like a spear pickle.
Can I ask you a question? As you sit there and call me a liar, how do you do what you're doing? You know for a fact I do not put mayonnaise. Mustard, onion.
That's a lie.
Chili cheese.
That's such a
if
lie.
available.
You're
mustard, onion. That's
lying.
it. That's it.
No.
Is it?
What kind of jelly do you like on your PB&J?
I can go grape or strawberry, actually. I've had apricot's pretty good. Is it apricot or apricot?
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Yeah, which is it?
Apricot, apricot.
Which is it?
Apricot sounds better.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'll go with that. You about ready?
I am. Are they?
I don't know. It will be in a minute.
Jen said if I'm 46, then she's 75. And we know that's not the case.
Oh, also, real quick, we have another one of those. Well, congratulations to BT and Jana, who won the trip to St. Pete Clearwater. Visit St. Pete Clearwater. We're doing another one of those. If you go online right now, realradio.fm, pull down the Primetime Kitchen or keyword Visit St. Pete Clearwater. We have another one of those trips. Now, I made a mistake, and it was not supposed to have a $500 gift card.
Oh, but
It was not. It wasn't. But we made it right. So those guys made out great. It is a weekend for two, which means it's a room for two at one of the resorts over at Visit St. Pete. We want you to give your best recipe, fish recipe, and you can do that online. And if we pick your recipe, we will send you over to Visit St. Pete Clearwater for a weekend on us. That does not include a gift card. It's just a room for the weekend. Still has a great value at the seaside resorts. The rooms are $300 or $400 a night at like the Don Cesar, and the food is amazing around there. If you go to that locale market, one of our sales reps ate there that night. He was on the show, and they said it was amazing.
okay, they are ready to see some yum.
All right, let's do it. I don't know if they're ready yet.
They kind of look ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
Ready.
Look at there.
All right, so.
I'm kind of excited about eating this.
Oh,
Because I'm
yeah.
starving. I'm not eating yet.
So
You are, Jimmy.
So we have. Oh, they're nice and firm.
They're supposed to be. It's got chicken in it. You're such a jerk. Trying to burn. I'm not doing it. I hope they fall on the floor. Do it.
That's why they want us to have that so much oil, because the sweet potato, the way it cooks.
Those look so good.
Yeah, they are. And you know what? The firmness of them is really unique because.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have
They're
like
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they have a real chicken nuggety kind of texture to them, where they're way firmer than you think. So that's really cool. So what I would do is, for serving.
Are you gonna put a dollop on each?
Yeah. So here's the deal. Here a bunch of ways to do this. You could, of course, just take them because they're firm enough, or you can take one of these and dip them right in there and eat them.
Totally.
Or you can come in.
Just do a little dollop. I'm super excited about this.
We'll just leave that there. Like, so you can do that. You could also come in a little bit more cilantro on the top, just as you're gonna have a lot of green in here because with this we can't even use paprika, guys. Because really, what I would use here is I would sprinkle this with some smoked paprika and some other color. But that's our little sweet potato popper, sweet potato chicken popper. That is paleo diet friendly. And
Paleo,
looks
AIP,
AIP friendly. All your problems, your glutens, your gastrointestinal issues, will be handled. You can have these, and they're super protein. They can be very filling. Mix that up with a couple side dishes, or just have them as an hors d'oeuvre like that. You could obviously make these patties bigger and turn that into a sandwich if you wanted to. Seriously, so cool little recipe. Try it at home. Very fast. We did that.
Share.
We did that in about 30 minutes with a bunch of gabbing. We could have gotten that in there a lot faster. Please like and share the video if you had a good time tonight. We hope you did. We want to get everybody out there. Remember, join, drink, eat, repeat right here on this page. Do it before you leave tonight. And spread the word about the show. Of course, listen to us on Primetime Kitchen every Friday at 8 o'clock on Real Radio 104.1. And again, the replay Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. And as always, listen to the Monsters of the Morning, Real Radio 104.1, and the Jim Colbert Show, Fridays, 3 o'clock on Real Radio.
Yep.